All right, so before we get up out of here, there's a couple of things we're going to miss, but it's all good. Ice Cube offers Caitlin Clark $5 million to join the Big Three. And a couple of people feel like Ice Cube could have offered some other WNBA players some money before he reached out to old white girl here. By the way, I'm rooting for the white, I ain't going to just say the white girl, for Caitlin Clark. One of the best women basketball players I've ever seen play the game. I'm rooting for her to win the championship this year. But Dawn Staley and the South Carolina Gamecocks are still undefeated and they whooping ass. But Caitlin Clark, she got a hard road ahead. She got to probably go through LSU again. And, LSU put her out last year out of the tournament. So will Caitlin Clark get her revenge? We shall see. After all, the women's basketball tournament have been way more exciting to me and way more interesting, way more of a story than the men's tournament play. But what Ice Cube really could win with offering this woman $5 million to play in 8 games. The Big Three only really got eight games, right? They only got 8 games. Maybe 10 games if she makes the playoffs and she wins in the playoffs. And she can still play in the WNBA. Sounds like a great deal. Sounds like a good business deal. But a couple of people got a little bit to say. But after all, it'll be $5 million to play 8 regular season games and possibly 2 playoff games. That's it. 10 games for $5 million guaranteed. And Big Three would still allow her to play in the WNBA. There was a WNBA player that had a little bit to say about that.
And you see what he said was his reasoning.
Let's check out what she got to say about Ice Cube offering $5 million for Caitlin Clark to join the Big Three.
If you open the article and you see what he said was his reasoning, he wanted to provide more opportunities for WNBA players and provide opportunities to not go overseas. So you offered the contract to a player who's not yet even in the WNBA. Big Three does not happen during overseas season. So that doesn't make sense.
That's true.
And then you pretty much offended all of the European countries that open their doors to us, give us a lot of money, a lot of love, and a lot of experience by calling them dismal and dubious. And there are some very beautiful countries that we have the opportunity to go play in. So, I mean, if you're going to say that it's for that, then stand on that. But I don't think I think he's trying to make a business decision, which he's a businessman, that makes sense. But to mask it in this, I want to uplift and support WNBA players and women athletes is kind of a cop-out, I think. And I don't think it really makes any sense.
So, hey, man, brother can't try and do nothing, man. Folks going to talk some shit no one way or another. Them folks going to talk some shit. They going to find something wrong with it, whether you offer it or not. But, hey, it sounds like a good deal, a great move, you know what I'm saying? Could possibly take the Big Three to new heights. But you got to wonder why he hasn't offered any other black WNBA player the same contract or something at least a little close. So, yeah, you got to wonder. We'll watch a couple of trailers before we get up out of here. We got the Bad Boys 4 trailer and Good Times, the Netflix animated series trailer. Let's watch the Good Times trailer first.